Hello everyone, Gene out here at the range. Got the Smith & Wesson FPC, the pistol caliber carbine, 9mm. Got my wife on the camera. Trey's tripping today, decided not to come out here. Nah, he's got some work he's got to do. We are going to do a full-blown tabletop on this. Just kind of wanted to do a little bit about it before we shot it out here at the range today. As you know, here in the stock, you have a place to put both of your 22 round magazines here. If you want to release this one, you have to press this side, pull it out. You want to release this one, press this side, pull it out. So it does hold those two in there for you as your backups. Then you have your, it says 17 round on the side here, but I thought I put 18 rounds in there. But here's your charging handle. It does lock back on the empty magazine. I've already verified that. Unlike the Kel-Tec Sub 2000, where it folds over top, and if you have an optic, you have to remove it. This one folds to you, so you can leave your optic on there. And you know, it's not the easiest thing to unfold. I would say probably the Kel-Tec was a little easier to unfold. Maybe that'll loosen up with time, I don't know, but I do like the fact that I can leave my optic up on here. I opted to go with the optic versus the flip up sights. I did put my M-Lock Magpul foregrip up here. I'm sure somebody will have something to say about the length or something on that. They always do, but either way, I like it. That's how I like shooting it. Trigger basically looks like the same trigger that you have in the 2.0. You know, the new 2.0s that they have, 10mm, so forth. Looks like the same trigger. Really not any grit or anything like that in the trigger. Got a halfway decent reset. Again, doesn't really have any grit in there. It hits a wall and pulls through it just a little bit, brakes at 90, has an over travel, little plastic ledge at the back of the trigger guard there. Does have a safety here. You know, if you're into that kind of thing, if that's what you like. I got my Hollison 510C green dot up here. I love this optic here. I did put my quad attachment, my M-Lock quad attachment up here on the front, to go with the provided sling that came with the gun, and also it has a quad attachment in the stock at the rear here, where I put that to put my sling on there. Probably won't leave it on there while I'm shooting, might be a little bit of a distraction. Just put it on there to show you guys that it can be useful. Got your bag over here where it straps down nicely in here. I love the fact that you can carry it around. Got plenty of pouches in here to put all of your extra goodies, extra magazines and things. Got a place to put a suppressor too, because of course it will, where's my suppressor at? Here we go. It will shoot suppressed 1/2 by 28, so we might do that today, I don't know. Right now, I just want to shoot it a little bit. I'm gonna put my wife on it because I think she'll have more fun with this than she did the Walther we were just shooting. I don't know. I'm gonna put these in here because I have a feeling, maybe I'm wrong, that they might kind of get in the way a little bit back here. I don't know. So I'm gonna put them in here just to see. Maybe not. Let's start out with the 17 round magazine here. As mentioned, I do have it zeroed down there. Charging handle is a little bit stiff. Putting these two back here really does make it a lot heavier, but so if I don't shoot well, I'm going to say, well, when I zeroed it, I didn't have these back here. That's what I'm going to go with. Trey, he would say, no way, I'm not letting you get away with that. But my wife, she's really nice to me, so she'll let me get away with it.
Bam. You did it.
You act like you want to do that. Now, it's not the easiest thing to get those out of there, but let me back up a little bit here I think back here we measured, or we got our scope out, or our spotting scope, or whatever. Range finder, that's what I'm trying to say. Right up there where I was at is about 12. I'll move back here to about 14 yards. See if it's still on. Let's see if I put one in there. It does lock back on the magazine. I was trying to count them, forgot I had 22 round mag. You want to get on that?
I'll try it.
Let me go paint the target. We'll be right with you.
All right, let's see what you got. You go in there. It's a little stiff. Jerk it back. Let it go. Let it go. Jerk it back. There you go. Oh, you're going to lean back again. Oh, there you go. Get it. I've created a monster.
I like that's my favorite. One of them. I like that.
So I think we created an animal. She really liked it. Now, my wife has shot a lot of carbines. She did shoot the Kel-Tec. I think she shot some 22 AR-15s and things like that. That did have optics on them. She shot my Uzi, and she looked at me and said, "You're not selling that one." I don't know what would give her the idea that I would sell it, but it was a heck of a lot of fun. Now, in the store, I mentioned that it was a lot of plastic. I'm generally not a fan of a lot of plastic, but I understand. Like my Ruger, the one that I did the video on, said I was selling it. It was just too heavy. It was just too heavy to have fun with. So I understand why they got the plastic up here. So far, it doesn't seem to be a problem. I can't believe I'm saying this about a Smith & Wesson, but I really actually like the trigger. I have no problem with it. I was able to get some really quick follow-up shots. She was shooting a little bit low on the target, so it's kind of got me paranoid, like maybe my optics off after I zeroed it. So I'm gonna take one or two shots. And I've got the smoke catcher on there too. Not sure if I mentioned that it is threaded 1/2 by 28. And just like on some of the other ones, I don't know why they don't put a bushing or a seal on the threads so that it won't walk off on you. But as I was loading the other magazines, I noticed that it was walking off. So I said, well, that must mean I need to put the suppressor on there. So sometimes that does change the point of impact. And let's just see. Maybe it might make it better. Who knows? We're back up to about 14 yards here. It does look like it's shooting a little bit low. So let's see if we can bring the shot up. I have to take the suppressor off and make sure it's still on, because this, to me, as far as I'm concerned, it's a viable option for home defense. You see how fast I got 22 rounds in the same spot? That's a boatload of fun right there. You sure you don't want to shoot some more?
I'm good.
You want to shoot it suppressed? You've never shot a suppressed gun, have you?
Mm-hmm.
When? Don't tell a
One
lie.
of your 50 guns.
Let's get you on a suppressed gun. Remember, pull the charging handle back. Come on, you got this.
Wife never shot a suppressed gun. You ain't chicken winging, are you? Okay. All right. Well, I'll finish it off. You got to put the safety on, pop the safety on, just push it over.
All right. So you think it's off?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think?
You gonna show me up that I was doing something wrong?
Well, you got the safety on. I did tell you to do that.
Never believes me.
Thing is, I don't know where it's shooting to. Anyway, let's figure this out and we'll be right back. I'll tell you what, that suppressor really changed the point of impact, because as you seen when she was shooting it the first time, it was spot on. So you got everything loaded up that we brought today. So after this, I know we did a few off camera. We'll have a
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
138 rounds through it today. No problem, been no failures. Again, some of the takeaways, the charging handle is extremely tight. You really have to get up in there. I don't know if maybe that'll loosen up the time. I guess only time will tell. It's really tight if it has one in the chamber. So I took the suppressor off and it was hitting right where I left it. So I don't know exactly what happened there. Better put my glasses on, because the trolls will not be happy about this. This is a small mag, ain't got much in it, huh? That's just too much fun. Got a yakking dog. I hope he does not walk down here. So, just because I'm a paranoid schizo, I'm gonna put one on there and make sure she's dead on. Let me make my dot smaller so it's more accurate here. There we go. Well, one more time. What a doggone blast that was to shoot. I'll tell you what, when this first came out, I told Trey, we're going to go pick one of these up solely because it's new and people will want to see it. But I kept talking myself out of it because I didn't want to spend the money on it. And that was my bad, because I missed out on a lot of fun. So I know what all the hype is about. Super fun to shoot. Wife said it was her favorite, that I could not sell it. Again, a little bit tight on the charging handle. So, you know, seems like it's loosening up a little bit. See how dirty that is. She got real dirty. We're shooting that new Republic ammunition. It got filthy in there. So, 138 rounds, that ain't really all that many rounds. Again, does fold it up for easy storage to put back in the bag over here to take to the house. My Hollison 510C seemed to be holding up really nice. That was hot. It's unreal how much putting the smoke catcher on there made a difference in the point of impact. But I'm not keeping it in the house with the smoke catcher on there, so I got it zeroed for if I did want to use it for home protection. I think it would be a very viable option for that. Make sure you stay tuned. I know it's been a little goofy today. Just wanted you guys to see us shooting the gun and having fun with it, and that it would function and what our thoughts were on it. I am going to do a more full, in-depth tabletop on this, so stay tuned for that. But we just wanted to get this range video up so you guys could enjoy it as much as we have today. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. As always, hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends and family. Thank you and God bless.